Hey guys, and welcome to another Vertica tutorials on AWS. In this tutorial, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through some scripts and see how we can start our instances on the cloud using scripts without us having to log into our Amazon management console. So here I have an instance where I have all my scripts to start my instances. As you can see here, I have some scripts that will change the size of the instance, stop the cluster, start the instance. First, what I'm going to show you guys, in the root directory under the profile file, I have a bunch of parameters which I'm not going to disclose with you guys for the obvious reasons. These parameters are this is the content of the profile file without the right password and the right user. So basically, as you can see here, I'm exporting some parameters called the username, AWS ISRDB, and I give it a value, the password, the operational system user password, and then I export them. And when I'm gonna run this is mostly for security and ease of work, not too many places to change. You just change there, and since it's under the root user home directory, this is pretty safe. So as you can see here, as an example, I'm going to export one variable, and then I'm going to try to print it out on the screen. This is basic Linux, and there you go, we get the value that we give it, which is dbadmin. So this is the content of profile. I'm gonna paste in all the scripts in the description so it makes more sense for you guys. Basically, I don't want to pass a password into text when I'm logging into AWS instance, or I want to excuse me, when I want to start a database, I don't want to use the password in text, in pure text. So this is the content of my start AWS database and clusters. You can see here we have the AWS command to start my instances, where I point to the instances IDs, and I'm letting him sleep for 120 seconds until my instances are up and running. Then I'm running the start database. There you go. These are the instances that are part of my cluster. As you can see, this one's here. These are just for the purpose of this tutorial, so if you guys make any ideas of trying to hack into them, they will not be there anyway. I'm gonna put him to sleep for 120 seconds. Then I'm gonna run the profile file, which is gonna load the parameters into memory, and tell him, go ahead, connect to this machine, which is IP 10131, and execute this command. This command will pretty much start our database. To be able to log in and run a password, you need to install a package called sshpass. This package, I already have it installed. So this package will allow you to pass a password from parameter, and nothing will be registered in text. There you go. So this is the content of the start AWS cluster. In these cases, you guys can see, I'm gonna go ahead and start my instances. It's really important it's really important to have the AWS client installed, otherwise this command won't work. And installed and configured, as you guys can see, the output of the job, it's printed on the screen. So if I refresh here, there you go, it's running. It's initializing. It's not yet ready. Right now we're gonna go to the root home user, into the .aws folder where I have all my configuration. If you guys didn't install the AWS client, you can follow the tutorial in the annotation. It's really easy to install. It's under 2 minutes. Anyway, let's get back to our tutorial. So as you guys can see, the machines are starting, and I haven't even had to log into the AWS console, so I can start it manually. I only use the command string line. And next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look into the same start AWS script, and we're gonna try to start the database. As you guys can see, I've loaded parameters and I'm passing it to the script. I'm moving forward because it took quite a while to start, and I had to use the password in text. Fortunately, for the password parameter doesn't go inside the command. Anyway, so now we're gonna try to connect to one of the machines using the user dbadmin. All right, we already connected, and we're gonna see the state of the cluster. There you go. All databases are up and running. We can connect to the database and also check the status of the nodes. All nodes are healthy and are up. Now let's go back and see the stop script. This script will shut down the database cleanly, and then we'll go ahead and shut down the instances. If you guys see there, I'm only changing the order of the start database. Now we're gonna run the stop AWS cluster. As you can see, stop AWS DB script. This might take some time because the database runs on 4 nodes. So there you go, shut down successfully. He's gonna sleep for a couple of seconds. I think it's 120 if I'm correct. And there you go. This is the stop instances job has been initiated, and there you go, stopped. The instances were stopped. There are many more scripts that we can add to this type of scripts, but and add-ins, but we're gonna do it in future tutorials where we can add swap space on top of instance storage. I hope you guys like it, and subscribe and connect.